Hey, happy third day. It's nutrition today. So, we're going to talk about your nutrition and your meal prepping, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to do all that. So, first thing to remember is that you can't outrun a bad diet, period. It doesn't matter what anyone tells you. You can eat all you want, work out all you want, but if you're not eating the right things, you're not going to get the results that you want. You probably will lose weight. You probably will gain a little bit more energy, but to get to your goal, you're going to need to go all in. Tell yourself that this is it. Like, we're going to do this. So if sugar is your trigger, get rid of it. If or figure out how to substitute it. That doesn't mean you have to completely get rid of sugar in your life. Just figure out how to substitute it. Carbs are not bad. We will talk about that later on in the week a little bit more, but maybe carbs are your thing. So figure out how to have complex carbs instead of simple carbs. And I will post something that kind of explains a little bit more of that because that's really confusing for a lot of people. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. But so at this point, I want you to get real with yourself. I want you to tell yourself, okay, these are the things that I need to eliminate to be successful, or that I need to switch out, or that I need to change. And so I was talking to someone the other day, and we were talking about eating our food instead of drinking our food. So if you feel better eating your food, then eat your food. Use your shake as your snack, or use your shake as like a post workout because maybe you're starving before bed. It's not going to hurt you to drink that before bed. Drink it with almond butter, almond milk, and or cashew milk or something like that, or 2%, but something that's not full fat, and you should be fine. So anyway, what I want you to do is go to the club.teambeachbody.com, which is the one that I showed you yesterday for your Fixate, which is all the programs on your on-demand. And you're going to go up to the top and it says programs, and you're going to click on that and go down to Fixate. And then you're going to go into the recipes, and under that there are fundamentals. And so Autumn teaches you how to use your containers. I'm using my notes again so I don't forget. How to use your containers, how to meal prep, and how to, there's one other one. Oh, clean out your pantry, to get rid of all the junk and all the stuff that you don't need in your pantry. And so I understand that most of you have kids, and this is going to be a little bit of a shock for your kids, but get rid of that stuff that's not good. Our kids eat like we eat. Our kids eat, for the most part, the same things we do. There are occasionally times when they don't love what we eat, and so I'll make them a substitute, but I don't substitute the whole meal. One of my daughters only likes, she doesn't like fish, and so we'll give her a piece of chicken instead of fish, but she eats the same vegetables as us, and then vice versa. One likes maybe a little bit more vegetables or different vegetables than the other, and so we just substitute something for her. But for the most part, we all eat the same thing because that's too much for everybody. But understand too that baby steps create great strides, and so you want to take baby steps in your nutrition for your family, but for you, go all in. But if it means maybe transitioning your children and your family slowly, then do that. Your kids can drink your shake. We'll go into that a little bit more too once we do the Shakeology prep at the sometime this week. I think it's tomorrow or the next day. Anyway, we'll go into that, but your children can drink it. Mackenzie drinks it lately almost every day and loves it. I just don't give her a full adult amount. So anyway, I want you to go in there and I want you to look at the videos, and they'll take you about 40 minutes. Write down some notes. Really, think about the foods that you're going to want, the foods that you like, and incorporate those into your containers. And just remember that this is a lifestyle change. It's not necessarily going to happen tomorrow. You're not going to go to the grocery store, buy all this great, wonderful stuff, and poof, you're done. It's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of patience, but you can do it. I promise. And are there times that you can cheat? Of course there are. Because like I said, this is a lifestyle. This is not just, wave your magic wand and everybody's great. Because if that was the case, you'd be rich and so would I. Because one of us would have come up with that a long time ago. So what you want to do is just remember, like if you're somewhere, maybe you're out with your family at dinner because it was just easier to go out to dinner, then keep in mind what you have left in your containers that day. If maybe you don't really have a yellow container, which is your bread, but you really just need a bite of bread, then have a bite of bread, then put it down. Don't sit and eat the whole roll. Don't sit and eat 3 rolls, whatever the case may be. If you have willpower to do it, then don't touch it. But if you just need it, do it. It's not going to hurt you. I'd rather you stay away from sodas, sugar, especially refined sugar. I do drink coffee, but I use coconut creamer, which is in the organic section. Publix has it in their milk section, and then Kroger has it in their organic section. And it's wonderful. And I measure it 2 tablespoons, and that's it. So there are some things that you can do that you still can incorporate, that you still will like the things that you like. You're just switching out some of your ingredients. You're not necessarily just eliminating everything. If you go by your containers and you truly follow them, it will work. I promise. Trust your program. Trust the amount that it says to eat, because sometimes you look at that and you're like, there is no way I can eat all that. But remember, when you're eating a nutrient-dense food, it's so different than having a hamburger and fries, because that's really just straight up junk. But when you're eating something that's a salad and a lean protein and, water or unsweet tea or whatever, you're drinking for your drink, then it's so much better for you than it is having that hamburger and fries. Because yes, your belly's going to feel full and you're going to feel satiated in your mind, but your cells in your body are not going to feel good. You're not going to feel good as if you eat this really, really great, vegetables, fruits, good healthy fats, your complex carbs, and your lean proteins. So I will post some menus. I will also post some suggestions and different things like that in the file section for y'all to look at and go over. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. The meal prep is the biggest hurdle to me, because again, like I've said, you can press play, you can go for a walk, you can do whatever physically. It's just telling yourself, okay, get off your rear end and go do it. But the food portion is just, that's most of our problems. Most everybody has a problem with the food. And so you want to really just get inside your mind and say, okay, we're going to do this. This is what we're going to eat. This is how we're going to do it. Keep it simple. Don't overwhelm yourself. But when you come to me and you say, Steph, it's not working, I'm not losing weight, I'm not doing this, and I'm going to say, how's your nutrition? Because I can see you're working out, you're telling me you're working out. I can see you're drinking your shake because you're telling me you're drinking your shake. But I will ask you to start tracking those meals so that we can look at them and find out where you need to kind of fix those holes. So I want you to, your homework tonight is to go through your Fix8, or sometime this week. I mean, it doesn't have to be tonight. I know school starting back for everybody is a little bit tough. But go through your Fix8 instructions and get acquainted with. And then, like I said, I'll put some stuff in the files for you and make sure you're well prepared. We're going to do overnight oats and some other things that I'll take pictures of and give you those recipes also, which just makes it so much easier for kids in the morning. And my kids love the overnight oats. They're really, really good. You can put whatever fruit you want. You do plain yogurt, although I don't have plain, so I'll do vanilla. And then oats, which is wonderful. So it's just a grab and go kind of thing. Pretty awesome. So anyway, if you have any questions, then let me know, and know that I will make sure you're well prepared. And please don't hesitate if you feel confused at all to let me know. I know it's a little overwhelming. My head is itching, and I promise you it's for no good reason. It's just my hair is falling. Anyway, just let me know. I can't wait for this. This is great. This is my favorite part of all of this, is the nutrition portion of it, because I just feel like that's where you get that 100%. So anyway, I can't wait, and I'll talk to y'all soon.